la 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 la. Woo.
Hey guys, so I have something very cool to show you. This is something that I've been wanting to make for a very long time. Something that I've been wanting to make ever since I discovered plugins on servers and stuff. I found out how cool they are, and I discovered this plugin the very first time I ever went on Mineplex. I found out that you can right-click the mobs on Mineplex, and they actually do things, and I didn't notice this the very first time. And then I found that someone had copied that plugin and made it into a public plugin, and then I had brought it onto a server that I used to run with a friend. But so I have actually recreated that in vanilla. So if we press F3, you can see it says vanilla. So here's a zombie, and when you right-click him, I'm going to go ahead and bring my mouse up a little bit close to my mic so you can hear I am clicking. So click him. It says, I see you clicked a zombie. Then you see this skeleton right here. We don't like him. Let's go and take his bones. So let's click him and take his bones. Here's Bob. You can come up to Bob, and Bob's a little off. I mean, just look at his eyes. Look at his lifeless eyes. Don't touch Bob. I wouldn't recommend it. And so here's a blaze. Here's the last one that I set up, and he is best demonstrated in Game Mode S. So let's go ahead and click him. Yeah, you kind of die. But so, here's the redstone for it. We go back into Game Mode C. And all of these right here, this is just a fill clock. And these are actually what does each little thing. So, yes, there's a small visual bug for when you die for some reason, but if we just save and quit, and we come right here, they're back. So, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I think it's because they have no AI, something like that. I don't know. So this actually uses one scoreboard, and each mob only needs one command block. So I know that a lot of my creations, you've needed several command blocks to do one thing. Well, you need one scoreboard for this, and one command block for each of those different things. And so, the scoreboard is, as soon as I show you the scoreboard, you're immediately going to understand what I'm doing. Scoreboard, objectives, list. There it is. Its name is click, and it's a stat.talk2villager. And so what these are doing is right here. This is affecting all villagers to be invisible. And so if we actually go into /game mode SP, you can see that there's a villager in front of every single one of these. And I actually made it so there's only one villager for each mob, so I can show off how to make it better, because there was a small bug that I fixed, and I fixed it with the blaze, and I'll show you how to fix it. You might have already seen how to fix it. So basically, since the villager is in front, you can click it from the sides. So, and there's also another bug, and I'll show that off right here. You can click from the sides, but you can't actually click it from behind. So, in order to fix that, I fixed that for here. So you see, you can click him from behind. You can click him from all angles. And the way that I fixed that is very simple. I just added another villager. So there's a villager behind him and a villager right in front of him. And so you want to put a villager in front and a villager behind each one. And I will show you, because these are very special villagers. So if you noticed, when you right click, normally when you summon a villager, so let's summon a villager, and he's invisible. Let's go ahead and stop it. Where did he go? There he is. You can see that he has trades. Well, that's a bad thing, because when we right click him, we don't want him to have trades. So what you have to do is you have to use this command, which is summon villager who is silent, has no AI, and who is invulnerable. 1 right there, invulnerable 1, and he has no offers. And then what that will do is that will summon the villager. Weather clear. That will summon the villager. Where did he go? But okay, so there is no block back. There he is. Now you see, I am right clicking him, so you can hear. I'm right-clicking him, but because he has no trades, it doesn't open a GUI. And this actually used to be a kind of a big bug back in like 1.7, where if a villager had no trade offers, then it would still open a GUI, but the GUI would be empty. And it would make your game crash, or at least it did for me several times, because I used to try to summon villagers that couldn't be clicked, so they were just basically NPCs. And it just made my game crash. So what I'm doing is every single time that you click the villager, even if it has no offers, it still registers that you've talked to it. So I made the scoreboard named click that is talked to villager. And so right here, this is setting all players who have a click score minimum of 1 to a click score minimum of 0. This is just affecting the villagers. And then right here, this is doing all the things. So this is executing at E type equals skeleton to give the nearest player who has a click score minimum of 1 and who's in a radius of 3 a bone 1. And that's where that little bug that you saw came in. So I've set these 4 blocks apart just so I can show you this. If you stand right here and you click, you get both the effects of these because they're both executing in a radius of 3. And I can't really think of a way to use only one command block and fix that. The only way that I can think of is to just simply change the radius, so that now it'll only work if you're within 2 blocks. So you have to come into like right there. Now it'll work. Now you can get the bones. But so yeah, that's basically how this works. And here, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you all. Here is right here. This is executing at E, whose type is zombie and whose name is zombie, to tell raw all players in a radius of 3 who have a click score minimum of 1 text, and then it just does the tell raw text. And so this zombie's name is actually zombie. You can see it right there. And this name is Bob. And that's how I can that's how the system knows which zombie to do it to if you want to have multiple zombies. So you just have to put the name in. Here's Bob's, same concept. And then right here, this will execute at E type equals blaze to execute at the nearest player who has a click score minimum of 1 and a radius of 3 to summon a creeper right at them with a fuse of 0, so it instantly kills them. And what you can even do is you can come right here, come into the invisibility, and put a little comma, do name equals, and then I'm gonna name it, let's name it Jason. So it'll affect all villagers whose name is not Jason. So if I come right here, let's go ahead and make a custom name Jason. Nothing. Right there. There's Jason. And then what we can do is we can come right here, stand right in front of Jason, and then summon a villager right here. And the reason I have him invulnerable is so that you can't actually hit them, and so they won't die. And so summon another villager right there. And then let's go ahead and copy and paste this one to right here. Then let's go 5. And change this to 5. Paste. So this will execute at E type equals villager, name equals Jason, to tell raw at the person, to say, let's just say, hi, my name is Jason. What's your name? Question mark. Color, let's make it gold. Let's come over to Jason. Boop. Now you can click Jason. You can make talkable NPCs. It says, hi, my name is Jason, what's your name? So, very cool little trick. And the reason why I wanted to show this part off was because I had actually came up with the idea of using this on a server, like my vanilla minigame server that I'm going to probably be opening soon. But then I also had the idea to use this in a map that Golden Turkey is making. Golden Turkey is making a Zelda map, and I've been messaging him and trying to help out in any way that I can. And I messaged him on Skype last night, and I told him, I was like, hey man, I've got a cool concept to be used in things like Castletown, where you can click on NPCs and they'll talk to you and you can have conversations just like in the Zelda game. And so this is it. This is how you do it. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. I really like the idea of this. Now, if you wanted to make his name constantly be above there, for some reason, custom name visible doesn't work if you're not looking, and I don't know why they changed that. But so if you want his name to constantly be there, I would suggest setting custom name visible to 0 so it doesn't show. And then just coming right above him and summoning a wither skull with the name. So his name is always Jason. But so that's basically it. It's a very, very simple concept, and there's a lot of possibility with this. I already have a couple of ideas of how to use this. One is, I'm actually not going to tell you. I'm going to save that for a later video. Yeah, now you guys just have to sit there and wonder what I was about to say. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you can use this in your own vanilla servers. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool not having to rely on plugins anymore. Because I know a lot of servers like Mineplex, they hire devs, and devs spend a good amount of time and to make these, and the owners of Mineplex spend a good amount of money on these devs, when things like that can just be made in vanilla and you don't even need to hire devs or anything. Now, this is not a completely flushed out invention yet, because as you can see, there's still that bug with that. So this is really just a concept. So it's not 100% perfect, and trust me, the plugin is a hell of a lot better. And I did that wrong. The plugin is a hell of a lot better, so don't think that I think I'm better than Mineplex, or that I can do what Mineplex does, because I can't. There are things that Mineplex does that I can't do, and their devs are very good, so don't think I'm trying to talk trash about their devs or anything. I'm just trying to share this knowledge that you can do this in vanilla. It's not perfect. Plugin is better, but it's nice to have this in vanilla. It's very nice. It's very useful. So if you found this useful, which I'm sure a lot of you did if you're map makers, because I mean, it only uses one scoreboard and one command block for each and every single one of them. So it's very simple and it's very handy to do. So if you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, and consider subscribing. Have a good day.